1. Peter Weller as RoboCop in RoboCop. Peter Weller's portrayal of RoboCop in RoboCop was a remarkable transformation into a half-man, half-machine law enforcer. Covered in heavy armor and prosthetics, Weller brought the character to life with a mixture of stoic resolve and reluctant humanity. His portrayal of RoboCop's inner struggle between his human side and his robotic duties made the character iconic in the realm of science fiction. 2. Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice in Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton's portrayal of Beetlejuice in Beetlejuice was a wild, eccentric transformation. From his crazy wardrobe to his over-the-top antics, Keaton created a character that was both frightening and comical. Beetlejuice's unpredictability, combined with Keaton's manic energy, made the character a cult classic that audiences continue to enjoy decades later. 3. Jeff Goldblum as the Fly in The Fly. Jeff Goldblum's role in The Fly was a disturbing yet captivating transformation. As Seth Brundle, Goldblum portrayed the gradual decay of a man turning into a fly, both physically and mentally. The makeup effects combined with Goldblum's emotional depth made this transformation one of the most memorable in the genre, blending body horror with a tragic love story. 4. Gary Oldman as Dracula in Bram Stoker's Dracula. Gary Oldman's portrayal of Count Dracula in Bram Stoker's Dracula required an extensive transformation through makeup and prosthetics. Oldman's ability to switch between the seductive, romantic side of Dracula and his terrifying, monstrous form was remarkable. His performance added a tragic dimension to the character, making this version of Dracula one of the most complex and captivating portrayals. 5. Christopher Lee as Saruman in The Lord of the Rings. Christopher Lee's portrayal of Saruman in The Lord of the Rings was a masterful transformation. With his imposing presence and distinctive voice, Lee embodied the corrupted wizard who sought power above all else. The physical transformation, aided by makeup and costume, was just one part of Lee's portrayal. His deep understanding of the character's moral descent made Saruman a memorable villain in the series. 6. John Rhys-Davies as Gimli in The Lord of the Rings. John Rhys-Davies' portrayal of Gimli in The Lord of the Rings involved not just prosthetics, but a commitment to bringing the dwarf warrior to life. With his fiery spirit and unwavering loyalty, Gimli became a fan-favorite character. Rhys-Davies' performance was marked by humor, bravery, and depth, making Gimli one of the most memorable characters in the Lord of the Rings saga. 7. Elijah Wood as Frodo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings. Elijah Wood's portrayal of Frodo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings was a profound transformation. From the naive hobbit at the start of the journey to the weary hero who carries the One Ring, Wood's performance was a blend of innocence, courage, and vulnerability. His emotional depth and sincerity made Frodo one of the most beloved characters in cinematic history. Sean Astin as Samwise Gamgee in The Lord of the Rings. Sean Astin's portrayal of Samwise Gamgee in The Lord of the Rings was one of loyalty and strength. Underneath the Hobbit's cheerful demeanor, Astin brought a depth of courage and determination that helped carry the emotional weight of the story. His physical transformation was subtle but impactful, with his commitment to Sam's journey making the character an enduring symbol of friendship, sacrifice, and bravery. Orlando Bloom as Legolas in The Lord of the Rings. Orlando Bloom's portrayal of Legolas in The Lord of the Rings was a visual transformation that emphasized grace and agility. The elf warrior's keen senses and quick reflexes were brought to life by Bloom's fluid movements and piercing gaze. His performance made Legolas one of the standout characters in the trilogy, balancing beauty, strength, and loyalty in a way that resonated with audiences. Kate Blanchett as Galadriel in The Lord of the Rings. Kate Blanchett's portrayal of Galadriel in The Lord of the Rings transformed her into an ethereal, almost otherworldly figure. With striking makeup and an aura of wisdom, Blanchett's Galadriel radiated power and serenity. Her performance added a mystical depth to the character, capturing the essence of elven royalty, while also showing the character's internal struggle with the seductive power of the One Ring. Ian McKellen as Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings. Ian McKellen's portrayal of Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings required more than just a physical transformation. It was an embodiment of wisdom, power, and compassion. Through makeup and costume, McKellen became the wise wizard, guiding the Fellowship on their perilous journey. His deep voice and commanding presence turned Gandalf into a symbol of hope and strength, making him one of the most iconic characters in the fantasy genre. Viggo Mortensen as Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings. Viggo Mortensen's portrayal of Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings was a perfect balance of ruggedness and nobility. From his unkempt appearance as a ranger to his transformation into the King of Gondor, Mortensen's performance was a powerful one. His portrayal of Aragorn captured the complexity of a character struggling with destiny and self-doubt, while his bravery and leadership helped define the heart of the story. Sean Bean as Boromir in The Lord of the Rings. Sean Bean's portrayal of Boromir in The Lord of the Rings was a gripping transformation from hero to tragic figure. With his noble appearance and deep voice, Bane made Boromir a character torn between loyalty to his people and the seductive power of the One Ring. His performance added depth to the character, making Boromir's eventual fall and redemption one of the most emotional moments in the trilogy. Liv Tyler as Arwen in The Lord of the Rings. Liv Tyler's portrayal of Arwen in The Lord of the Rings required a graceful transformation into an elven princess caught between love and duty. Her ethereal beauty and emotional depth made Arwen a compelling character, especially as she played a pivotal role in Aragorn's journey. Tyler's performance, combined with stunning costume and makeup, made Arwen an enduring symbol of strength, sacrifice, and love. Bernard Hill as Théoden in The Lord of the Rings. Bernard Hill's portrayal of Théoden in The Lord of the Rings was a remarkable transformation from a broken king to a leader of great courage. Hill's powerful performance captured Théoden's inner turmoil and eventual redemption as he took back his kingdom and led his people to battle. The makeup and costume design helped Hill bring this regal character to life, adding gravitas to a pivotal role in the story. Miranda Otto as Éowyn in The Lord of the Rings. Miranda Otto's portrayal of Éowyn in The Lord of the Rings was a stunning transformation from a princess to a warrior. Despite the physical constraints of her royal attire, Otto conveyed Éowyn's inner strength and desire for freedom. Her performance as the fierce shield maiden, battling against societal expectations, made her one of the most empowering characters in the trilogy. 17. Tom Hardy as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. Tom Hardy's portrayal of Bane in The Dark Knight Rises was a striking physical transformation, enhanced by his imposing stature and brutal demeanor. Beneath the mask, Hardy's performance captured Bane's intelligence, ruthlessness, and sense of purpose. His deep voice and powerful presence turned Bane into a formidable adversary, making him one of the most memorable villains in the Batman series. Danny DeVito as the Penguin in Batman Returns. Danny DeVito's portrayal of the Penguin in Batman Returns was a grotesque yet captivating transformation. Covered in heavy prosthetics and makeup, DeVito turned the villain into a tragic figure, blending humor and horror in his performance. His portrayal of Oswald Cobblepot's descent into madness was both darkly comedic and chilling, making the Penguin one of Tim Burton's most unforgettable creations.